Are we back to the old music?
Are you not doing your intro, guys? What happened to Heart and Soul?
Yeah, that's fine. We have no heart and certainly no soul.
No comment. So, you're listening to the Food Scientist Podcast.
I didn't know we'd started. I was looking at ice cream.
I am your host, Amy Zajac, and I'm here with Danny Sussman.
I'm paying attention to my job.
And Brian Pierce.
I'm slacking.
And today, Brian and I, we'll all talk about our food experiences of the week, and then we'll get into some treats from Ireland and Australia that our listeners gave us.
Yay!
We love presents.
We do.
And if we get enough of them, we'll do a whole episode of them.
Yeah.
But I'm the host, so I'm going to start with my food experience.
Great.
Yeah, Amy, you prepared us that we might not like it.
No. So, okay. I had a meeting on Thursday, and one of the participants walked in with one donut. A complete full donut. Wait, there's more.
Uh-huh.
And
was it like a giant donut, like sharing size?
No, it's just her donut.
Okay.
Chocolate frosted, some sort of filled donut.
Okay.
And, we're all joking about it. She's like, oh, it's for my last meeting. I've just been carrying it around. So we go through the entire meeting. She never ate her donut. She picks it up and she's like, no, seriously, I'm just carrying it around. I'm like, you're not going to eat it. I think she was going to eat it. But can you walk around with a donut for 3 hours and not eat it?
Oh, no.
Sit in a meeting, even if you're participating, you're not talking all the time, and not eat it?
Yeah, my instincts would just kick in. I would eat it without even trying.
My instinct...
She sat next to me. I almost ate it.
My instinct is like Men in Black when like someone looks like a human, but they're really an alien. That was not a person. Your coworker.
Yeah.
You're just there from space.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a late morning meeting. We all were eyeing that donut.
Yeah.
I wonder if they lost a bet.
I don't know. I just don't know why she didn't eat it
just not
right away.
Is that a person who just likes to torture?
It looked good too. It didn't look old or anything.
I don't know why after 3 hours it would get old.
Well, possibly.
I'd still eat it.
Oh, no, I would eat a stale donut. I'm saying like it would get old looking at the donut.
Yes. Anyway, so that's what happened to me yesterday.
Well, I have better news because I actually saw this a few weeks ago, and I've been meaning to talk about, but Vegas, a few weeks ago, distracted us. Target has pint-sized versions of their brand of ice cream, which I think is exciting.
Does that mean we have to have like that weird unicorn stuff?
I'm shocked they still are selling that. I didn't see this in the pints. Yeah.
It was probably the same stuff left over.
That's probably no one's buying that. Yeah. Oh, that was terrible. That unicorn poop, whatever it was. I don't know. But yeah, this isn't just like chocolate vanilla. This is all of their flavors, like the peanut butter fudge, moose tracks, chocolate fudge brownie. So it's not just like a few selections. This is a lot of their flavors. So that's exciting.
It would be good to have pints of those because, like, moose tracks, man, I can eat that up. Like,
yeah, I think if I had a pint, I would eat less than I normally would.
Because you would just eat the pint.
I'd stop. And they're like, okay, that's done. As opposed to eating
I spent a while working through the University of Minnesota, and they have their dairy sales room, and they had a chocolate peanut butter truffle that was like chocolate ice cream that had like miniature Reese's peanut butter cups in it, and then also like peanut butter sauce all through it, and you could plow they sold it in pints and half gallons. You had to buy the pints because whatever size you got, you were just plowing through it, like no regrets.
And the best part about these, they're only $1.99.
Oh my!
I love Target, at least in Minnesota.
I've worked next door to Target.
I know, it's so tempting. So everyone
work next door to everything.
Well, Dairy Queen is in my building.
Which
Target
is in your
is
building.
next. Yes.
Amy doesn't really have a job.
And the farmer's market is literally right outside my front door every Thursday. I work, not my home.
Amy just works in, I don't know.
But you wouldn't care as much about the farmer's market because it's all vegetables I make salads out of.
I have
well, there's also fruit.
I don't care about the farmer's market because I have a very robust vegetable garden of my own.
But I just bought like a dozen tomatoes that are
unique. I've had like so many shishito peppers. Yeah. This summer I have like 5 shishito plants. Like twice a week I'm just grilling shishitos like nobody's business.
And I got these wonderful little tiny plums that were so tasty.
Brian's gonna vomit. Let's move on.
I might.
Yes. As we were saying, we got some treats from our listeners that came from Ireland and Australia.
Yeah,
a variety of chips, crackers, and candy.
First, let's give a shout out to them.
Yes.
So, Amy, who has been a listener to the podcast since before the beginning.
And not this host, Amy.
Before the beginning, we did a couple of test episodes.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And actually, Ben also since before the beginning. So Amy lives in Australia now, but she's from here, and she brought stuff from Australia just for us.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. And then Ben has spent quite a bit of time in Ireland, and he had some Irish potato chips shipped to us.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And to everyone else, we have like hundreds of listens every week.
Yes, couple
step
hundreds.
Up, yeah. That's what I said,
Few hundreds, yeah.
Hundreds, in plural. We're kind of a big deal. Send us snacks. We will talk about them.
So we'll start with honey soy chicken potato chips from Red Rock Deli.
These are Australian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was worried about these because chicken.
We have been burned by chicken-flavored chips.
Yeah, so much.
These have like pictures of chicken wings, like glazed chicken wings on the bag.
Yep.
These were super good.
They were good. They were a lot better than I thought.
They're not chickeny.
No, they're not.
They had a little bit of chicken though.
Just a little bit, like a barbecued chicken, like a
chicken wing. It was mostly sauce, a little chicken.
Yep. So I think they did these well. We had those chips a few weeks back that had they were plain, but they had the chicken seasoning in them or the chicken flavoring.
They were the vaguely foreign tasting ones.
And these did not have that. They didn't have the weird aftertaste. Nope. So
yeah, this was like the honey soy, right? It's a little honey, little soy sauce, a little barbecue-y.
Yeah, not bad. I like the honey butter chips we had a few weeks ago better, but these are not bad.
Yeah, so Australian chicken chips are much better than American chicken chips.
Yeah, and then there's Australian Pringles.
The buttered popcorn flavor.
These scared me too.
These seemed like Pringles were drunk.
As the person who opened these, the initial whiff out of them did smell like buttered popcorn. I mean, extremely strongly.
I'm very surprised that these have not made it to America.
I am too.
That we have gotten ramen chips.
Right.
And we have gotten Nashville hot chicken.
We've got dill.
But not buttered popcorn.
Buttered popcorn is such a difficult flavor to do, seemingly, because there are things where it's very good, and there are things, for me, the Jelly Belly buttered popcorn are dreadful.
Well, see, I was going to say Jelly Belly nailed the flavor, I thought.
No, not to me. Not to me. So I was worried about this, but it tastes like popcorn, but then the coating is like a very strong buttery flavor.
Yeah, they're a little bit, I was surprised they're a little bit sweet. And I was thinking, I'm getting like we've done a bunch of like kind of sweet chips lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is a little bit of sweetness.
Not like sweet potato, like just like sugary chips, like the honey butter, the same kind of thing. I really like sweet potato chips.
Yeah, I like these a lot, actually. They tasted kind of like, when you have the popcorn rice cake type things.
Oh yeah, like the
it kind of reminded me of that.
Yeah, I mean, what was weird to me is that the Pringles weirdness still shone through. Like I do not appreciate Pringles for their fakeness. Like I enjoyed the buttered popcorn, but I was like, oh wow, it's still that weird Pringles chip taste.
I will say I was not as impressed with their graphic art.
I was just going to ask you what you thought about the art. It's just
it's just a Pringle going for a dip in a bowl of popcorn.
And that bowl of popcorn looks...
It's not anthropomorphized.
It's not.
It's not,
But speaking of anthropomorphized, the Tayto chips has a potato that's dressed up like a man.
Yes.
So he's basically saying, eat me.
So yes. 3 kinds of Tayto chips.
These are Irish. These are Irish.
These are from Ireland.
And these are the original Irish chip. I believe this is the top-selling potato chip brand.
Really? Okay, the brand.
I can get that because the flavors are a punch of flavor.
Yeah.
Whoa, yes, that's
you know what? Like you hear like food in that part of the world is bland.
No, not these. So the salt and vinegar, cheese and onion, and smoky bacon were the 3 flavors that we had here.
And the cheese and onion, man, can you taste the onion?
That was like biting into an onion.
That was, you know what? My grandmother used to eat, take bites out of onions.
Oh.
Like they were apples. Like she could eat an onion like it was an apple, which seems disturbing to me. I feel like I experienced that.
Me too.
Yeah, that was more onion than cheese for sure.
Definitely. I mean, it was just overpowering raw onion. Oh, I couldn't I don't know who likes onions that much, to be honest.
Apparently the Irish.
Yeah.
I mean, because these are onion chips, not like...
And would you dip that in French onion dip then?
Just to cut the onion flavor, yes.
I mean, seriously, if you're at the pub for a while, why not? Because you're obviously drunk if you're going to be eating these.
Yeah, who needs kissable breath?
No, gosh.
No.
These, Now the salt and vinegar, same thing with the vinegar.
No salt.
No.
Well, there's some salt. I like sea salt and vinegar chips in general, so I kind of like these.
This was not like a cider vinegar.
Well,
No, this was like cleaning. Like
this was
you
white
want to clean
vinegar.
your kitchen.
Yeah.
Use these chips because my goodness, the vinegar was
I
strong.
sprinkled some baking soda on one of these chips and it exploded. That's not true, but it seemed like
Made
it
a
would have.
volcano on
Yeah, right. It was like...
Yeah, both of these were just no.
And then we have smoky bacon.
I want to talk about these other two first. I didn't enjoy these. This is where I am a sick person. I really appreciated like how they
That's
nailed
a strong flavor, yeah.
Yeah, how they like not just a strong flavor, but they nailed it. Like
Right, the correct flavor. The correct flavor.
Yes, it was correctly onion and in an intense way.
Yes.
And not just like onion powder flavor.
No.
It was like onion
It
flavor.
like
onion.
It had the bite of a raw onion.
Oh, yeah.
Yet, if you were to just look at it, it just looks like a potato chip. There's no sign that within it.
Well, I
It's
mean,
so
the
deceiving.
smell.
But he said, look.
But if you look at
Yeah.
it,
But I mean, if
Okay,
it's
watch
anywhere
me
in the room.
Open these, because I opened them first to take pictures, and
Yeah.
Brian saw my face, and he was
Jump
like,
back. I was like, no, I don't want to eat whatever's in that bag.
and then there's the smoky bacon one.
Yeah, which that one, the flavor wasn't nearly as strong, and I wanted that one to be
but
strong.
it was definite bacon flavor.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that
I mean,
it
it's
was.
a bacon chip. It's a meat chip.
It was a little too smoky for my taste.
Yeah, it was too smoky, not bacony enough. And it was kind of that fake bacon.
Yeah, you know what it
flavor.
tastes like? Do you remember there was that brief era when, like, right when bacon was totally jumping the shark, you could buy bacon salt?
Okay.
And that was just like...
I think I have some in my cabinet right now.
Yeah, right. It was just a powder that makes things taste vaguely like bacon.
Yeah.
This tasted like the bacon salt.
Yeah.
Actually, I have peppered bacon salt. Don't
Well,
ask.
take the pepper out
Don't
of
ask.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, we have had a lot more things that have tasted more like bacon than these, but they were definitely the winner out of the group.
Shall we?
The winner of the Taytos.
Yes.
Because the honey
Yes, of the
chicken.
potatoes, yes.
Of the Taytos.
Since we have 3 Taytos, shall we
Yeah.
FMK them? Frolic with, marry, or kill?
Oh, God.
Sure. Boy.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Well,
One of them should be
am-
easy for you.
no.
No.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna... no, I'm not gonna do it. Okay.
Oh.
I
don't want to frolic with any of them.
You want
Well-
to marry one of them?
Well, here's the thing. If you marry him, you can divorce.
Yeah.
So,
You
like,
don't
I'm
have to
going back
consummate.
and forth, right? I guess I would kill the onion. I would frolic with the bacon. I would marry the vinegar, but then, like, very quickly get divorced. Like, this is, last week we were in Las Vegas. Like, the last week's podcast was about Vegas. And in Vegas, you can get a quickie marriage and a quickie divorce. I actually bet I could be married to the vinegar for less time than I'm frolicking with the bacon. Like, we would go to Vegas, we would go to the courthouse, we would get married, then we would just, like, look for the first billboard we find for a divorce attorney, which is probably about 6 feet away. We would call that, and we would undo it like it never happened. I don't care how much money I have to pay.
Yeah, I think I would have to go with the same answer where kill the onion. If I have to marry one of them, let's go with the salt and vinegar. But sadly, it's going to be a loveless marriage. Hopefully the vinegar and salt mean that it's a really old person and it's going to, I'll get an inheritance or something.
I don't know what. So anyway,
I don't know. Like, so, I don't know. It's elderly and I'll frolic with the bacon.
See, I have the same list, but that's because I actually like sea salt and vinegar. But I'd definitely kill that onion and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
If I could just kill the onion part, that'd be fine. But I'd kill both. And I'll frolic with the bacon.
I have another question. There's a theme park in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Tayto Park.
Really?
Are you going?
Proposing a food scientist trip?
No, I'm just letting you know that they do have Tayto Park.
It looks like they have animals there.
They also have roller coasters there. Europe's first wooden roller coaster. They have all sorts of things in Tayto Park.
I'm a little concerned about the animals in captivity part.
It's a theme park and zoo.
Oh, okay. It's an actual. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I think if I'm in the area, maybe I'll stop by, but I'm not going to make any plans to go there.
Are you buying their chips?
I would buy their regular chips, or if they have like barbecue or something that's a little less stressful.
Okay. So let's go back to Australia.
Yes, let's please. So thank you so much, Ben, for those. That's awesome.
These were crazy.
Gummy candies.
We had gummy candies. Since we're talking about anthropomorphize, I'd like to know what's going on with gummies in Australia.
Yeah.
Amy, thank you very much for bringing us gummy babies.
Yeah, they're shaped like babies.
They're shaped like human babies. But they have good haircuts.
They're jelly babies. Now, I got it. Fans of classic Doctor Who, you know that the fourth Doctor was always eating jelly babies. I don't know if this is what he was eating. I just thought it was jelly beans. But they're shaped like babies.
Yeah, and they're naked babies. I can see their belly button. And there's
but they're not anatomically correct. They should not be either. I'm not saying they should be. Aside from belly buttons.
They have belly buttons.
They have hair and arms.
And face.
Yeah, they have a definitive face. They have, well-groomed hair. They have a discernible belly button.
So I don't know why people want to eat babies, but we ate babies.
We ate jelly babies.
They're different flavors for different colors. There's 5 of them.
They were good. I like gummy candies.
They're a little thicker. I like it. Yeah, but they're not hard. They're a thicker gummy, but they're not harder.
They're we're gummy bears and fruit snacks, intersect.
Oh yeah,
that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, because they're big, like a gummy. They're bigger than gummy bears, but but they're a good size.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably an inch tall, inch and a half tall. Do you still have
I can bring out that ruler, yeah.
Yeah, well, Amy's gone for 10 weeks while we finish it by the ruler.
No, I'm not.
Oh, there it is.
I mean, they could have easily called them, I don't know if this is better or not, but they could have called them gummy dogs, gummy cats.
No, but they're babies.
Yeah,
they're
jelly babies.
Gummy
They
tots.
they're an inch and 3/8, I would say.
I said an inch and a half. Look at me. I don't need a ruler. You know what else they kind of look like?
What's that?
Like a mummified baby.
A little bit?
That's what it is.
Yeah, they look like it would look like in a mummy.
Or maybe, yeah.
They're posed like a mummy, but they're babies. I will say this. We tasted these. We all have our opinions. Brian can't stop eating them.
He's eating them right now.
He's mindlessly eating the babies.
These and the other ones we have, the drumsticks.
Yeah, the drumsticks are the drumsticks.
Ice cream drumsticks, not chicken drumsticks. Let's clarify here. 3 different ones. I'm assuming chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
I only saw 2.
No, there's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Okay.
And I was impressed. There's a hint of ice cream flavor.
There is.
Yeah.
And you know what at least the chocolate one, you know what that smells like? Those old scratch and sniff stickers that you had in elementary school? The chocolate smells like that.
That's
you're right.
Strawberry. This is
It's the
vanilla.
strawberry. It smells like chocolate.
Yeah. No, the chocolate is more brown.
Okay, I'm eating it now. That's definitely more of a strawberry. But these were really good, too. These were even bigger.
I only ate the tops. I only ate the ice cream parts.
These are bigger than the babies.
Oh, yeah.
And
you want to measure that one?
And they still, I don't know, they're tougher but not tough.
Right.
So I really like these.
These are about an inch and 3/4 or an inch and 5/8.
Okay.
Yeah, they do have that hint of ice cream flavor with the chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, whichever one it was. So.
And they're made by Allen's.
Yeah, I'm not
whose motto
with
is
that.
a little bit of fun since 1891, which rhymes.
Now,
These are Australian made, too, which is why you're not familiar with them.
Yes. They're inspired by. They're not meant to taste like
And
them,
these
apparently. They're inspired
both say
by.
new. So I'm wondering what their other ones are. They're old ones.
Well, they're Australian made gummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were inspired by
like
Peter's drumsticks, which I think would be like a Nestle drumstick, the ice cream drumstick here. Delicious. It says no artificial colors and flavors.
Really?
Which, that doesn't mean that they used ice cream and cones to flavor
Right,
it.
the
But
other
actual
things
chocolate
flavor.
or actual strawberry?
It just means that it's you can trace everything back to nature.
Okay.
That it's not artificial.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And after that, we went back to savory with a type of cracker called Shapes. One is pizza flavor, and the other is chicken crimpy.
Now, they call themselves Shapes. These two are in different boxes, but they are completely different shapes.
I'm
You wouldn't think that they're the
each
same.
flavor's a different shape, but I could be wrong.
Probably.
And they are oven baked, not fried.
Healthy.
Yeah, and shapes are a very typical cracker in Australia.
Okay.
Arnott's.
I should have warned you
It's the
too
brand.
that Amy told me that she was going to get her Australian friends together for a listening party.
Hey.
For this, so that they could listen to the Americans.
And maybe they can eat babies too.
They can listen to how Americans react to their very typical Australian snacks.
Well, these, the chicken ones, chicken crimpy? Is that what they're
crimpy.
called?
Chicken
maybe not
crimpy.
saying that. I don't know what that is.
I'm wondering if it means about the cracker, the edges are crimped.
Oh, maybe. Like a dumpling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think maybe it's like a sauce or a way to prepare it.
Oh.
Sorry, listening party.
Yeah,
we're naive
we're
Americans
failing.
who didn't do their homework.
We're ignorant Americans.
Yeah.
But these do taste like the chicken and a biscuit crackers.
Kinda, yeah. And I like chicken and
almost
biscuit,
exactly.
yeah.
So, yeah, I like them. That's the kind of cracker that I don't want a lot, but I definitely want, once or twice a year.
Of the things you have that are fake chicken, this is how your preferred way to take your artificial chicken flavor.
Yes.
Is in a biscuit or a cracker over a chip.
Yes.
Let's talk about the pizza ones.
Yeah, okay. We used to have a chip that I don't remember who made it, but that tasted like this. It was like a round cracker. I'm describing this so well right now.
And we're just letting you go.
But it tasted like pizza, and these remind me of those. I was like, hey, whatever that was, I miss it.
Yes, this is to me, when I think of artificial pizza flavor, This is it. Like combos when they had like a pizza flavor, anything fake pizza.
Oh, I like combos way better than this. I mean, I didn't hate this, but the combos.
I'm just saying the fake pizza flavor. That's all.
Okay.
This is
a very orange-red powdered thing on the crackers for the flavor.
Yeah, there was a lot, and it didn't want to stay on the cracker.
No, it made everything pizza flavored.
Which I'm okay with.
Yeah. I mean, it could be worse.
Having a pizza flavored.
I would rather that spreading on everything than the cheese and onion potato chip.
Oh, yes. I would rather eat a packing peanut than the cheese and onion potato chip.
I don't disagree with you.
So
I would eat the chicken crimpies, all of them. If the pizza ones were in front of me, I would eat them, but I wouldn't go out of my life for them.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, they did kind of also remind me of the pizza goldfish.
Oh yeah, it's the artificial anything artificial pizza.
Yeah,
that's it.
So that's it for the crackers, and we moved on to what we knew. We ended with something we knew we'd like.
Knew we would love.
2 kinds of Kit Kats, but one of the Kit Kats is 2-in-1.
Yes, and Kit Kat rarely disappoints. Sometimes international Kit Kats,
foreign Kit Kats.
You never know.
I think non-Hershey Kit Kats rarely disappoint. The Nestle doesn't let us down in the Kit Kat department. Hershey lets us down in the Kit Kat department.
They definitely have.
But oh my goodness, so we had the mint. Right.
Oh, but not just mint.
There's 2 things to the mint. One is smooth and one is crispy.
Yes, it was mint 2 ways, crisp and smooth. And the Kit Kat itself, each bar, one side is green, one side is brown.
Yeah, you don't see that in a Kit Kat that often, where the 2 sides are different.
And the smooth side, the top chocolate piece is mint and green, and the crispy side, it's all dark chocolate. I mean, not like dark chocolate, but you mean all chocolate colored. I'll get there.
Yeah, it seemed that way. What's weird is the illustration on the package doesn't show that. That's how it sure looked to me.
Because it shows it cut in half.
Yeah, and everything looks the same.
Oh, right.
In the illustration, but it wasn't in the... Maybe there's something with us of just how
I took pictures.
The color went from the... Got in there.
Right.
I really liked these. I mean, I like mint.
I can do without mint in desserts, but this was not an overpowering mint. It was a good amount of mint.
Yeah, it's about the right amount for me, and I'm not a huge mint lover. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just okay. And I liked these.
I don't know. This would be my favorite Kit Kat,
What would be your favorite?
But my favorite Kit Kat is that Japanese cookies and cream Kit Kat.
Oh, yeah, those Japanese Kit Kat.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
Yeah. I can answer that question.
And so, yeah, I liked them. They were nice and flaky and airy.
Yep, and they did have a different taste on each side, so that's unique. That's different.
These are also labeled new, but I would say this would be a solid member of the Kit Kat portfolio.
If I had to pick, I like the green side better, but I liked it.
You know what? Here's the thing about life is you don't have to pick. You
Especially
can
these. You can't pick on these.
In fact, you shouldn't.
They're combined.
Given two, people like to pick one, but you don't have to.
No, in fact, you shouldn't, because that means you're eating half of a Kit Kat.
Right.
Don't do that.
No.
That's wasteful.
No.
Yeah, and we don't want to waste desserts, do we, Dan?
No, we don't want to waste
especially
desserts.
at a buffet.
No.
So we had another kind of Kit Kat.
Yes,
the
but
big
hold on.
chunky one.
I'm going to shoot daggers at Brian.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ow.
So the mint Kit Kat was a regular, I'm going to call it regular Kit Kat with a regular size, not a miniature, not the...
Right.
The next one is the big
chunky Kit Kat.
Big, thick, solid one.
Yeah,
and
super big, mother large.
Yeah, and we get that size in the U.S. It's like the big Kit Kat.
But that's just a Kit Kat.
This is, they call it the chocolate fudge sundae Kit Kat. Or the chunky chocolate fudge sundae. It's so much more than that.
Yes.
It's good. They section it into 3 pieces so you can share.
I think that's for people that believe in portion control.
And sharing.
What?
Both
Hold
of those
on.
things.
Hang on. We're going to shoot daggers at Amy.
Hey, I don't finish a Snickers bar. You can shoot daggers at me all you want.
I have a question.
Yes.
The person who carried the donut for hours, are you sure it wasn't you?
Yes, I would eat a donut.
You're not making that up. It wasn't you.
I'm not making it up. It was
Brian,
not me.
do you think it could have been her?
It was not me.
You know, I don't think Amy would let us down like that.
I would eat a donut, guys.
Would you...
I almost ate her donut. What are you talking about?
Would you wait to eat a donut?
If I had to for appearance sake.
That's a yes. For appearance sake?
Well, I told you many weeks ago about the meeting I had where they brought in donuts and treats for everybody, but would not let us at them until the end of the meeting. And they were way at the end of the table, and to get up and get them, like, senior management would have been.
Now, here's the thing.
Happy.
There are...
That's when I wait for a donut. Otherwise, I don't.
Let's talk about this thing called individual leadership.
Yeah, now at my job, there are times when I have to be, at my phone, and I need to be, ready because I'm going to be expecting some calls. And I tell people, I'm going to be in a meeting or going to be taking calls. Please respect that and don't bother me. Unless there's food. Then I don't care. Let me know.
Right.
I work. Now, I will say this, though. If they put out the treats and the meeting hasn't actually started, I will get one. I won't wait for anybody else.
Yeah, that in Minnesota, somebody's got to break the seal.
Yeah, you got to set those boundaries and let people know when there's food here, that takes precedence. Because we're in...
And take the first
office.
one, because no one else will. Anyway.
And the last one.
Oh,
They don't keep cutting it in half.
Yes.
No, that's my job, is cleaning up the scraps.
I think we got off track.
Yes, we did.
Chunky chocolate fudge sundae Kit Kat.
And there are layers in this Kit Kat beyond normal Kit Kat.
I mean, you can even kind of squeeze it a little bit, and it, the little fudge will come out.
Yeah, there's a fudge layer.
Like it's not
there's
just
like
a hard little thing.
A white creamy layer that's like the ice cream.
There's a marshmallow, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a chunky Kit Kat that has a few layers of your traditional Kit Kat cookie, then like a layer of marshmallow, then a layer of fudge, and then it's wrapped in the traditional Nestle chocolate.
Yeah. Now, is it marshmallow? I thought it was maybe white chocolate.
I'm just reading.
I thought it was there just to imitate ice cream.
I think whatever it is
it's the representation, I think, but this was so good.
Okay, I have the definitive answer straight off of the label. A crisp wafer finger with 3 breakable chunks, each filled with vanilla-flavored cream, waffle cone pieces, and chocolate fudge sauce, all covered in deliciously smooth milk chocolate.
It's called a finger.
Vanilla cream.
Yeah, vanilla cream.
So, listener Amy, thank you so much for giving us the finger. That was amazing.
Yeah, the hot... I definitely want the chocolate fudge sundae finger.
Yes, anytime. So, Australia, you have good snacks, so good on ya.
And Ireland. Dude, chill.
I mean, you're a little intense. Intense.
Like...
Though I will say Irish bacon is wonderful. It's
really?
not like regular American or Canadian bacon.
I didn't see you marry... Did I hear you marry Irish bacon chips?
No, because these don't taste like the Irish bacon I get in an Irish breakfast.
Did you get the Irish breakfast in Ireland?
Yes.
So you're saying their chips are liars?
Kinda. Those are more like American bacon chips.
Bacon.
Yeah.
So from a chip, I wouldn't think that a bacon chip would taste like breakfast bacon.
Because they're Irish, they are crisps.
True.
They're
Tayto crisps.
Tayto.
Because that sounds good on a audio.
One thing I just noticed going back to the Pringles a little bit, I noticed on the nutrition label, there's a little box that says vegetarian, and it's checked. So I wonder if that's a more common thing.
There was no...
They're worried about the butter. No real butter.
That might just be...
them saying...
someone concerned that Pringles snuck some meat into...
Vegetarians I know don't eat butter.
Right, but you would think that they...
But that's
an actual check mark box on the nutrition.
And I believe your people that don't eat butter are called vegans, not
vegetarians.
Well, I know vegetarians that don't eat butter, but they eat cheese. Don't ask.
Well, that's not a vegetarian, that's a weirdo. Is it plural or is it just one?
It's a couple.
Like they're like a couple.
No, I know them separately from different places.
Do they listen to the podcast?
No.
Okay, then go ahead. Yeah.
You know what? Let me tell you. I'm kidding.
One's an old. Well, I was gonna say college friend, but we lost touch. Both of them are from college. Lost touch.
Oh, so they're dead to you.
They also wore leather.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. I see why that's relatable. Yeah, okay. I thought you were sharing. I didn't know.
No, it honestly, to all the vegetarians out there who may be listening, I'm not disparaging you. I'm disparaging these two particular people.
Well, what about the vegetarians who listen who do wear leather? You're just kind of disparage them by association. You know, everyone makes their own choices and decides what's right for them.
I know. Some people eat sticks of butter.
And some people just sit through meetings not eating donuts.
And some people don't like coffee.
And some people, you know what, just trying to make a podcast here.
Yes.
And some people want more listeners to send them snacks.
That's me.
Yeah, send us kale chips, please.
No, but hey, Amy, thank you so much for not sending Vegemite. I really appreciate that. I've heard nothing but horrible things about Vegemite.
I know where I could get some here.
No,
how about some Marmite?
Vegemite.
Yeah, same thing.
I know.
I ate bugs last week. I don't need to eat Vegemite.
Tune in next week.
Oh, goodness.
Have a good week, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.